Hello guys, welcome to Someone Does Gaming. I just got a really quick test video to show you guys, and this is for the game Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I've seen a few comments here and there asking me about the settings that I use in order to play this game on my Radeon HD 6770 card. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly show you the settings that I personally use, and we'll also do we'll go through each of the levels of the settings that are available and see how it performs in terms of the FPS of the frame rate that you get. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see, if you look in the top right corner, there should be an FPS counter. Hopefully you can see that it records and it shows that. So yeah, there should be an FPS counter so you can get an idea of the FPS levels that I get. Alright, so we go straight into options, we go straight into advanced video. Now as you can see, this is my card, the Radeon HD 6700 series. Mine's a 6770. If you look in the bottom right hand corner, just above the escape area, you can see that my memory is 1GB for this card. That's my monitor, that's the screen refresh rate. Sync every frame, no, I leave that as off so it doesn't interfere with the frame rate. So you get a much better higher frame rate. I'm playing on a wide 16:9 aspect ratio. My monitor itself is actually a 1610 monitor, but that doesn't matter, it still performs well. This is the FOV. I play on the maximum FOV. Now if I show you what happens when you, for those of you that might not know, so just pay attention to what happens when I scroll through this. There, as you can see, the higher the FOV, the more that's 65. You can see how close that is, like it's right into your face. That's 90. You basically get a wider angle of field of vision, so you get a wider vision around your surroundings. So it's always best to play at the highest possible, so you can see more basically. Alright, so on this particular game I play on the 720p resolution. My actual monitor itself, like I did say before, it's a 16:10 ratio monitor, and the highest I can go to is 1440x900, which is a 16:10 ratio. But I don't play on that resolution. I play on the 16:9 and choose 1280x720. So I play at 720p resolution, and so that's my resolution and display options that I play at, which I never change. I always leave it at that. And here is the interesting main part that we're interested in, the texture options. This is what I play most of the majority of my games. I always play on normal mode. The Radeon HD 6770 handles most of the games that I play very well on normal mode without compromising on the frame rate and the quality of the game. So currently, if we go to texture resolution, you can see there's low, normal, high, extra. So texture resolution has low, normal, high, extra. I play on normal. This one, normal map resolution, has low, normal, high, extra. Again, normal. Specular map, same settings again, but I play on normal. Fill remaining memory, I leave that on off. That is not needed. It just basically fills any remaining video memory that your card may have with extra textures to improve the graphics, but obviously that will cause a lot of strain on your graphics card and processing and blah blah blah. Overall performance, it will interfere, so we'll leave that on off. There's no need to worry about that. Okay, anisotropic, let's try that again. Anisotropic filtering. This has three settings: low, normal, and high. Again, I keep that on normal. What this does, it improves the surface quality when you're viewing it at an angle. So depending on the angle you're viewing the surfaces at, the texture quality will be improved for it. Yeah, so keep that on normal, keep everything on normal. Shadows, keep that on. You only have on and off. So I'll keep the shadows on, set to on, which is good to have. You can see people running around you. Shadow map resolution. Obviously, the higher this setting is, the quality of the shadows will be better. So, you got three options: normal, high, and extra. I keep on normal. And these two options, case, sun, and spot shadow maps, I mean, they're not needed. It set that to off. That has no issue with the actual game. It just to do spotlight shadowing and sunlight shadowing in relation to video memory. So that's not needed for the game. Depth of field, keep that on, set to on. I always set that to on. It gives you a good depth of field. So when you say you're aiming down sight, it blurs out. It blurs out the view that's directly in front of you, but you can see the view that's all like behind you when you're aiming down the sight. So that's good to have. These are not needed at all. What else? Anti-aliasing options, that is down to you. I choose to set that to off. I mean, it helps if you get in any kind of jagged graphics or lines or stuff like that. I mean, it will anti-alias it and smooth out the graphics of the game and the screen. I mean, that's not needed. Shader preload, that's not needed either. It just tries to preload any shader quality and textures before the gameplay occurs. And obviously that will cause a strain on your graphics card as well. Bullet impacts is set to on and dynamic light is set to 4. Okay, so that's my settings for this game that I play at. This is the exact settings I play at. And now what I'm going to do is go into a game with this settings, go into a game and I'll show you how it performs. Find game. Let's try team deathmatch. Alright, here we go. We are in a team deathmatch mode on the map Instinct, and now with the graphics settings that I just showed you, this is the normal settings that I'm playing on right now, and as you can see, hopefully if you see the FPS counter in the top right corner, I'm averaging between 60 to 70 FPS. Currently it's at 70, it jumped to 80, 90. So yeah, I mean, I'm averaging pretty well on normal mode. I'm getting good, decent FPS. Don't die.
Our UAV is online.
So I'm getting 60 to 70 on average FPS on this setting. So it's really good. It really performs well. And on normal mode, you can see the textures of the graphics are functioning well. They seem smooth. There's not much performance issue in terms of texture. Oh shit, there's another guy there. I got no ammo. Let's try and knife him. Let's try and knife him. Oh my god, he's gonna get me. Ah, he got me. So yeah, it's not bad. The texture quality is good. It's normal mode. It works perfectly well. You can see there's a lot of heavy texture going on even on normal mode. The graphics is pretty decent as well, and it is extremely playable on this setting. And this is the setting that I always play at because I get really good frame rates with this. Alright, so what we're now gonna do, I died. What we're now gonna do, so I'm now showing you the settings that I use. What we're now gonna do is we're gonna go back and look at some of the other settings that are available to us. Alright, let's go back to the main menu. Alright, so we're back here again in the graphics settings. And now if we go back to the texture options again, this is what we're going to play around with. We're now going to test it on, put everything set to low. So I'm going to put everything set to low, 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 low. Okay, that can't go too low, so that stays on normal, because that's the lowest settings for that. So all the texture options are set to low, and that is all we need to do. So now let's go back and get into a game again. Alright, here we go. We are currently in a team deathmatch on the map Terrace. So we're running this. So we've just changed all our options to low settings. We're currently running this under low settings, and if you look in the top right, our average FPS, I don't know, jumping between 70 to 90. So we're getting about 70 to 90 FPS currently on this setting. Oh my god, what just happened? So yeah, it's not too bad. This is low settings as compared to normal. With this settings, we're getting about 70 to 90 FPS on average. So that's pretty well. No, don't run away. Oh my god, I died again. And even on these low settings for the texture qualities, I mean, you can't really tell that there's much of a difference anyway between low and normal. I mean, it still looks really really well and good. I mean, if you care more about getting a high FPS rate, you probably want to choose this option. Because you can't really tell much of unless you go really close to a object or something. Then you might be able to tell the difference. But when you're just playing about normal, you can't really tell much of a difference between the graphics quality. Having said that, I would still prefer to play this game on normal as opposed to low. Cause I do like to have a decent amount of graphics quality as well as maintaining a good average FPS that I can play at. So yeah, I'll probably choose normal over low. But with normal, with low, you get a really high FPS. But even with normal, we were getting what were we getting? 60 to 70, 60 to 80 if I remember. So yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, now let's go back again, change the settings and have a look on the other options again. Alright, we are back here again once again. Alright, so we're going to scroll down quickly back to the texture options and we're going to change the settings to the next available option. We've already done normal. I've shown you this right at the start because that is the settings that I use. So the next one we're going to do is high. We're going to change everything to high and we will see what happens when we play the game. High, 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 and does this have high? Yes, it does have high. Alright, now everything has been set to high, and now we're going to go back and get into a match and see the FPS that we get. Alright guys, we're back here once again. We're in a team deathmatch on the map Defender. We just changed our settings to high. We put everything to high, and as you can see straight away, the graphics look much better. There is a graphics improvement because we've set everything to high. You can see the sun, there's the bridge. So yeah, I mean the graphic, in terms of graphic, it has improved. But as you can see, because we set everything to high, you can see that my FPS has also dropped as well. Currently I'm getting around the 30 to 40 FPS, 30 to 50 FPS. I'm averaging 30 to 50 FPS currently. So yeah, it has dropped in comparison to low and normal. So and I can feel that there is a bit of yeah, I killed him. Oh hey, I can see that there is a bit of random stuttering. It's not too much, just happens here and there, just for a few seconds. But you can see there's a bit of random stuttering because we set everything to high, so it takes a bit longer. There we go, there you go. You can see that. So it takes a bit longer for the graphics card to produce everything and render everything. So that is why. So that is what is currently happening on this setting. The FPS has dropped, the quality of the graphics has improved, but you get the performance issue of little stuttering here and there, and the FPS drops as well. So that is the settings of high on this card. I mean, it's up to you whether or not you can deal with the stuttering. I personally can't, so I wouldn't really play this game on high settings. But then again, it's down to your own personal choice. Alright, so we do have one more option left. We're going to go back and try that. Considering how this looks on high, I'm pretty sure if I set this now on extra, it's going to be even more worse. Let's have a look. Alright, so we are back here once again, hopefully for the final time. Now, if we scroll back down to texture options again, we do have one more option left, which is extra. Now, let's try this option and let's see how the game performs. I'm pretty sure it's going to be even more worse than high, because of what we've just seen. So let's just try extra. Here we go. So that's on extra. That's on extra. That's on extra. Okay, this does not have an extra option, so we just leave that on high. And that's on extra. Alright, so everything is now set to extra. And let's see how the game performs while we go into a match. Alright, let's do this. Alright guys, here we are. We are on Biolab on Team Deathmatch with the extra settings. And hopefully in the FPS counter in the top right corner, you can see that with this setting, I'm currently getting around 40 FPS. So it's a bit more lower now. It's much lower compared to normal. And it's a bit more lower than compared to high. And I actually assumed it's gonna be a bit more worse
Friendly
than
Goliath
this.
online.
I thought I should be stuttering much more, but I'm not stuttering too much, to be honest. I am stuttering, but not too much. But I mean, with this setting high, I mean extra, you can you can actually see that the texture quality is it's really good. The texture quality is really high on this game. Now, as you can see, I am stuttering quite a bit because of this setting that is involved. It is lagging. I am getting dropped frames. So I am stuttering a bit. I am getting dropped frames. You can see that my FPS counter kind of drops from 40 to 30 to 20. So yeah, so it is the graphics card is working much harder to render and produce the quality of this game on this setting, and as a result of that, you are gonna have performance issue, and you're gonna have dropped frames and stuttering, and your FPS will be much lower. So I personally would not play this on extra setting on this card. I would still prefer to play this game on normal. Alright. So that is that done. We've now tested on all the graphical options and the settings, and you guys would then have to make your own choice by playing around with the settings of what you would prefer. Right, let's just go back to the main menu. Alright, so we've seen all the settings now. We've seen the low, normal, high, and extra for all these options that is available. So yeah, I mean, extra and high, you do get drop frame rates, you do get stuttering. Obviously that is going to be an issue if you're trying to play a first person shooter game. Me personally, I would still choose normal, play this on normal. Quality settings, the graphics look perfectly fine and well, it's handleable, it doesn't look too bad, and you get a really good frame rate, and you don't get any stuttering, you don't get dropped frames, so it's really good to play on normal mode. Bear in mind, I do only play this in 1280x720, so the higher the resolution you do go, the more performance, the more your card will be trying to perform to render the quality in relation to the resolution. So yeah, you just choose the resolution that you prefer, that you like playing at, and choose basically what works best for you. And this setting works best for me with 720p 720 resolution with normal. That is what works best for me, and that is what I prefer to play this game on. Alright, so hopefully this has been really helpful. If it has, leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more helpful videos on gameplay test for the Radeon HD 6770. Hopefully I'll have more videos coming out for various other games. In the meantime, stay safe.